Hey everybody, hello my sugar bears, happy Friday. It's me, Leo Brown, back on here once again. And I wanted to come on and share, excuse me, I swear, every time I come on this thing I start belching. I don't know why. I think it's because I don't breathe properly the way I need to. But anyway, before I go into it, I wanted to make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of the Sugar Bear family. Okay. So what I wanted to come on here and do is to share some story time with y'all. I haven't done a story time in a while. I think the last time I did a story time was the diabolical. Yeah, so I did a story time on that. And if you want to watch that, I'm going to put a link to that below. Okay, so today's story time concerns my work. So, as you all know, I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic medium and I'm a life coach. And my busiest time of year, even though I shouldn't say that I'm not busy throughout the entire year, but my busiest time of year usually is in the fall. It's usually around Halloween. So that means that there's a lot of Halloween parties, people get married, like I do like all kinds of stuff. So I get booked for this Halloween party out in what part of Texas was this? Was it Conroe? I think it was Conroe. I think it was Conroe. I can't remember. I think, but it was in a really nice part of Houston, really nice suburb. And the guy actually was a musician, and he was a guitarist. And his wife, like he and his wife, they were super super sweet. Their name escapes me, but they were really uber nice. And this was actually last year because it was right when the pandemic was really, even though we're still in the middle of a Papa Pepperoni, but this was when the pandemic was really at its peak. And so, I made sure I was masked up and everything. And I normally wear the hat that you see me wear on my pictures, like on my homepage picture, not the blue scarf, but the red hat. That's the hat I usually wear. So I had on my outfit, ready to go, had my makeup done. I didn't do too much makeup because I knew I was wearing a mask. So I didn't wear a lot of makeup. And so I'm, getting ready to go. I get there. I get there actually early. I try my best to, get to things early, but I will admit I am horrible at time management. I will be the first one to tell you. I've gotten better, but and that's because I'm really making a conscious decision to be better with time. So, I get there and I didn't realize it was going to be so far out. So I'm like, okay, this is a really long way. Now, mind you, I get to the place, it's a huge mansion. It's beautiful. And I mean, beautiful. Like, had a movie room, had pictures of celebrities that this person knew. Um, I mean, like, he hung out with Prince at one point in time. It was really, really nice. And here's the thing, like he had a DJ, he had a crowd full of people, everything, right? So I get there, and mind you, he lives kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so you can't really see. And it's uber dark, and his house is decorated Halloween out, like fog machine. You hear like the sound effects machine. You hear the woo, the ghost and all that stuff, right? So I'm walking up to the thing, and I'm walking up to the house, and I have this bag with me. I have a bag of of like my stuff. So usually when I do events, I have my bag, and I have like my tarot cards in it, just in case I have to use them. I'll have like Florida water, smudging, like a smudging tool just in case. I'll have my hat on, and I'm carrying all this stuff. And on top of that, I'm wearing, excuse me, y'all, I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm wearing steel toe boots. So everything, and mind you, I'm already short. I'm only like 5'1". Um so I'm carrying all this stuff. And I have a cane with me. So I'm carrying and trying to walk to the man's house. And I have to stop because at the time I had gained a lot of weight. Like well, not when I first moved here. I think when I first got here, well, no, I did. When I first moved here, I gained a lot of weight. Like I weighed, and I'm gonna do a video about that too. Um, I've done videos about my weight loss journey and things like that, but never really, like in depth. So I probably will do a video about that. But anyway, so I'm walking, I'm breathing hard, and mind you, even though it's in October, Texas doesn't get their fall until maybe November. Like they don't get their fall until maybe after Thanksgiving. So it's hot. Like it's even though it's like 9 o'clock at night, it's maybe 80 something degrees and it's like 100% humidity. So I'm burning up. I have on a long sleeve shirt. I have on a red vest. I have on makeup. I'm just like, and so I finally get to the man's house. I get to his door, and I didn't know it, but he was outside. He and his wife, they were outside passing candy to the trick or treaters. And unfortunately, where I live, even though my neighborhood and my apartment complex is full of children, and I know this because I hear them going up and down, up and down, up and down the halls, okay? Full of kids. But during this time of year, during the Halloween season, I get no trick or treaters and it irritates me. That's a whole other video. But it irritates my soul because if anybody knows me, I'm a big kid. And I was never really able to trick or treat. I wasn't. So I never went trick or treating. So for me, doing Halloween parties, doing events like that, and even having Halloween parties gives me and gave me a chance to actually do that. So like, be a kid basically, be a big child. So that leads me to the thing of this. So so I get to the door and I see the man and he's handing out candy and he's like, yeah, get all you want. And I mean, he had a tub, like a huge tub of candy. Okay. And it had everything you could think of. It had Butterfingers, it had Three Musketeers, it had Baby Ruths, which I love. I might buy me some. Anyway, it had Mr. Good, like every possible candy, chocolate candy, okay, that you can think of, you name it, he had it. So I'm seeing the people leave and taking their candy and stuff. And I go up to the thing and I have my mask on. I have on actually, let me show you. I have on this one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have on this one. This is the mask I have on. So I have my mask on, have my hat on. Mind you, it's dark, so you really can't see me. So I go up to the thing, and the man's like, "Oh, hello! So good to see you, little boy." Kid you not. And I'm like, and at this time as he says this, I'm trying to catch my breath because I'm like, I'm hot, I'm sweating a little bit, it's not really cold. I'm like, oh my God, I have all this stuff on. So I'm like, okay, let me catch my breath. And he's like, what are you waiting for, little boy? Go ahead, get you some candy. So, so I'm like, okay, do I say it now or later? And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna seize the moment. So I literally grab my hand. I get on one knee, on a bended knee, with my cane, and I grab, get a little candy, just trying to be cute because I don't want to, take all the candy from the kids. And he's like, come on now, you can do better than that, little boy. Get you some more candy. Get you some more. And I'm like, all right. So I grabbed more candy. And then I think around maybe like the second time I did it, and I put the candy in my little sack that I have. And then by then I was able to catch my breath enough to where I could speak up. And I said, I hate to break it to you, sir, but I'm not a little boy. I'm your entertainment. I'm Leo Brown. And he went, oh, I'm so sorry. And he helped me up and he was like, come right on in. And the wife, she reminded me of, if you guys know who, I think her name was Victoria Jackson. She was on Saturday Night Live, like in the 80s. That's what she reminded me of, but just not as conservative or crazy. She reminded me of her, and because she had that squeaky voice like her. And the wife goes, "Oh my God, and she grabs me. She's like, oh my God, Leah. And they sit me inside and and they laugh and I'm laughing about it with them because I'm like, it's okay, I'm short. I can see how you would mistake me as a child, right? And the man's like, I'm so sorry. I had no clue. I thought you were a little boy. I thought you were trick or treating. And I said, no, I'm your entertainment. I'm the one that's here to get readings at the party. So he said, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. I said, well, don't worry about it, sir. I said, if anything, it'll make for a really good story, which it did. And that's why I'm telling it. So I go into the party, and mind you, he has the space set up for me in his office space. So his office space has, it has French doors. It has like, and he, excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. My God, he really has it decked out. Like tarot cards, like he bought his own tarot deck. He had witchcraft, like it was really neat, like witchcraft books and stuff. He had crystal balls. It was real, like the way he did it was really pretty. And he was like, you can sit down right here and we'll bring people in. And the office had French doors. So like you would open the French doors and stuff. It was a really nice setup. But here was the thing about it. The party went over well, but the thing of it was I couldn't hear because he had a DJ. He had a DJ. I think he had a DJ, and I believe he had a live band. I think. Let me think. Yes, I think he had a DJ and a man. I think, and it was so loud to where I couldn't hear people. And I was like, I can't hear, but I wanted to share that with y'all because I have been mistaken for a lot of things in my life, but I have never been mistaken for somebody's child, for a kid. And I took it as the ultimate compliment because I was like, well, obviously, I look pretty young for my age. But I think it was honestly because it was dark and they really couldn't see me. Plus, I had a mask on. But I just had to share that. And like I said, honey, I did give me some candy. So much so that at the end of the party, they gave me even more candy. And we regaled the story over and over and back about it. So it was fun. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome beginning of weekend. I thank you guys so much for being here, for watching. Excuse me for belching so much. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't mean to do that. I think it's because I forget to breathe. Like now, I forget to breathe. So thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for liking, and for commenting. Please leave your comments. I do read them. I may not always be able to respond, but I do read them. And I will see you guys on Monday. I've decided that what I'm going to start doing for the week, instead of me doing cards of the day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tarot forecast for the week. So next Monday is, when is that? Let's see, what's Monday? I think Monday's the 13th, right? No, the 14th. Let me see. I'm looking at the calendar. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, Monday's the 14th. So what I'm going to do on the 14th into the 18th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a forecast for the week. So that way, instead of me doing a card a day, you'll have your forecast for the whole week. Like you'll have your cards for the week. So that's what I'm going to start doing. And that way I can do other things. I can talk about things like this. I can do more story times. I can do my celebrity readings. I am bringing those back as well. I'm going to do more live. So don't worry, I'm definitely going to do more because I want to grow my channel. And I like interacting with y'all. It's actually a lot of fun. So until next time, my sugar bears, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you all very soon. And I thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.